Assalamu alaikum, dear brothers and sisters, and welcome back to the Roots of Islam channel, Warsaw, the capital of Poland, a nation where Catholic identity runs deeper than almost anywhere else in Europe. A city of churches, where Sunday Mass draws millions, where crucifixes hang in public schools, and where the memory of Pope John Paul II remains sacred. Yet today, in the heart of this Catholic stronghold, something extraordinary is happening. Young Polish men and women, raised in devout Catholic families, educated in Polish schools, fluent only in Polish, are making a choice that would have been unimaginable just a generation ago. They are converting to Islam in quiet corners of Warsaw, away from the tourist districts and historic squares. A hidden Muslim community is growing. Mosques are filling with Polish faces. Islamic centers are teaching Polish converts. And in living rooms across the city, Polish families are grappling with a reality they never expected. Their children have become Muslims. This is the story of Warsaw's hidden Muslim community and the young Poles who are choosing Islam in one of Europe's most Catholic countries. For most Poles, Muslims remain largely invisible. Poland never experienced the large-scale labor migration that brought millions of Muslims to Western Europe in the 1960s and 70s. It has no colonial history connecting it to Muslim-majority regions, and during the communist era, religious diversity was virtually non-existent. Even today, Poland's Muslim population is estimated at only 50,000 to 60,000 people in a nation of 38 million, less than 0.2% of the population. The vast majority of Poles have never met a Muslim, never visited a mosque, and know Islam only through media stereotypes and political rhetoric. But in Warsaw, the picture is different. As Poland's capital and largest city, with a population of 1.8 million, Warsaw has become home to the country's most significant Muslim presence. Here, approximately 15,000 to 20,000 Muslims live, work, and practice their faith, making up roughly 1% of the city's population. This community is remarkably diverse. There are Chechen refugees who fled violence in the Caucasus during the 1990s and 2000s. There are Arab students studying medicine, engineering, and business at Warsaw's universities. There are Turkish businessmen, Pakistani IT professionals, and Bangladeshi restaurant owners. And increasingly, there are Polish converts, individuals born and raised in Catholic Poland who have chosen to embrace Islam. The Muslim community centers around several key institutions. The most prominent is the Warsaw Mosque, located in the Ochota district on Wiertnicza Street. Originally built in the 1930s through the efforts of Tatar Muslims and later renovated, it serves as the central place of worship for Warsaw's Muslims, accommodating hundreds for Friday prayers and Eid celebrations. Beyond the mosque, the Muslim League of the Republic of Poland operates a cultural center that provides Arabic language classes, Quranic education for children, and community support services. Islamic bookshops have opened in the city center, halal restaurants serve Middle Eastern cuisine in neighborhoods like Praga and Śródmieście, and online forums connect Polish Muslims across the country. Yet despite this infrastructure, the community remains largely unknown to ordinary Poles. Muslims in Warsaw live parallel lives, visible to each other, invisible to the broader society. They gather for prayers, celebrate Ramadan together, support new converts, but rarely appear in Polish public discourse except as political abstractions. This invisibility creates both protection and isolation. It shields the community from direct confrontation, but also perpetuates ignorance and fear. To understand Islam in Poland, we must first recognize a historical truth that many Poles themselves do not know. Muslims have lived in Poland for over 600 years. The Lipka Tatars arrived in the 14th and 15th centuries, invited by Polish and Lithuanian rulers as military allies. These Turkic Muslims were granted land, noble titles, and religious freedom in exchange for defending Poland's eastern borders. Unlike Muslims in Spain who faced expulsion, or those in the Balkans who lived under Ottoman rule, the Tatars became fully integrated into Polish society while maintaining their Islamic faith. They built wooden mosques in villages such as Krusyniany and Bohuniki in northeastern Poland near the border with Belarus. They fought in Polish armies, participated in national uprisings against foreign occupation, and contributed to Polish culture and history. Over the centuries, they adopted the Polish language completely, yet continued to practice Islam, preserve Islamic traditions, and maintain their distinct identity. Today, the Lipka Tatar community numbers approximately 3,000 to 5,000 individuals, concentrated primarily in the Podlaski region. Their historic mosques still stand, serving as both religious sites and cultural monuments recognized by the Polish state. The Tatars are proud of their dual identity, fully Polish in culture and language, fully Muslim in faith. This historical presence is crucial for contemporary Polish Muslims and converts. It demonstrates that Islam is not inherently foreign to Poland, that Muslims have contributed to Polish history, and that one can be both Polish and Muslim without contradiction. Yet the Tatars alone did not create Warsaw's Muslim community. That development required a different historical process, one that began only after the fall of communism in 1989. The transformation of Warsaw into a Muslim-inclusive city began in the 1990s, following Poland's transition to democracy and market economy. For the first time in modern history, Poland opened to the world, allowing foreign students, workers, and refugees to enter and settle. The first significant wave came from Chechnya. Between 1994 and 2009, two brutal wars devastated Chechnya, forcing hundreds of thousands to flee. Many sought refuge in Poland, which, due to its geographic proximity to Russia and relatively accessible asylum system, became a primary destination. By the mid-2000s, approximately 5,000 to 8,000 Chechen Muslims had settled in Poland, with the largest concentration in Warsaw. The Chechens established informal prayer spaces in apartments, organized community support networks, and gradually became visible in Warsaw's urban landscape. Their presence marked the beginning of Islam's contemporary emergence in the capital. Simultaneously, Arab and South Asian students began arriving at Warsaw's universities. The Medical University of Warsaw, Warsaw University of Technology, and other institutions attracted students from Syria, Jordan, Palestine, Iraq, Pakistan, and Bangladesh. These students often remained after graduation, finding employment in Poland's growing economy. By 2010, Warsaw hosted several thousand Muslim residents. By 2020, that number had doubled. Today, the city is home to an estimated 15,000 to 20,000 Muslims, making it Poland's undisputed center of Islamic life. This community supports multiple prayer spaces beyond the main mosque, including smaller musallas in the Praga, Ursinov, and Bemowo districts. Islamic schools operate on weekends, teaching children Arabic, Quranic recitation, and Islamic studies. Halal grocery stores and butcher shops serve the community's dietary needs, and Islamic organizations provide marriage counseling, legal assistance, and social services. Yet what makes Warsaw's Muslim community particularly remarkable is not the immigrant Muslims. This pattern exists throughout Europe, but rather the emergence of Polish converts. The phenomenon of native Polish citizens converting to Islam challenges every assumption about Polish identity, Catholic culture, and religious loyalty. Yet it is happening, quietly but steadily, in Warsaw and beyond. Community leaders estimate that approximately 50 to 80 Shahada ceremonies are conducted annually in Poland, with the majority taking place at the Warsaw Mosque. While precise statistics are unavailable, this suggests that hundreds of Poles have embraced Islam over the past 2 decades, with a significant concentration among young adults aged 20 to 35. What drives these conversions? The motivations are as diverse as the converts themselves, but several common patterns emerge. Intellectual conviction. Many converts describe a spiritual and intellectual journey. Raised in Catholic families, but questioning traditional teachings, they begin researching other belief systems. Islam's emphasis on pure monotheism, the logical structure of Islamic theology, and the comprehensiveness of Islamic law appeal to those seeking rational faith frameworks. Marta, a 29-year-old graphic designer from Warsaw's Mokotów district, exemplifies this path. Raised in a devout Catholic family, she attended Mass regularly throughout childhood, but during university she began questioning Catholic doctrines, the Trinity, original sin, and the role of the Church as intermediary between humans and God. "I started reading about Islam online," Marta explains. "What struck me was the directness. No priests, no confession booths, just you and God." The concept of Tawhid, pure monotheism, made logical sense to me in a way the Trinity never did. After 2 years of study, Marta took her Shahada at the Warsaw Mosque in 2021. Her family struggled with the decision. Her mother cried, her father refused to speak to her for months, and extended relatives expressed shock and confusion. But over time, as they witnessed her continued respect for family, her professional success, and her personal happiness, acceptance gradually emerged. Today, Marta wears hijab, works professionally, maintains close family ties, and participates actively in both Polish society and the Muslim community. Marriage and family. Another common pathway to conversion involves interfaith relationships. Polish women who marry Muslim men, often Arab students or professionals, frequently convert to Islam as part of building a shared family foundation. Piotr, a 34-year-old software engineer from Warsaw, converted to Islam after marrying Amina, a Moroccan woman he met while working in Brussels. Initially resistant to conversion, Piotr spent 3 years studying Islamic philosophy, history, and jurisprudence. Eventually, convinced by Islamic teachings on social justice, ethical business practices, and personal discipline, he took his Shahada in 2022. "I didn't convert for my wife," Piotr insists. "She never pressured me. I converted because I came to believe Islam was true." Search for meaning. A third group of converts describes a spiritual void in secular Polish society. Despite Poland's Catholic majority, many young Poles are effectively secular, culturally Catholic but non-practicing. For some, this creates a sense of meaninglessness and moral confusion. Islam offers clear ethical guidelines, structured religious practice through 5 daily prayers, community belonging, and a comprehensive worldview that integrates spirituality with daily life. For those seeking purpose and direction, Islam provides answers. Converts also describe being drawn to Islam's emphasis on social justice, its prohibition of alcohol and gambling, its modest dress codes, and its family-centered